back to my channel, Sass here. I'm here for some Foolery Friday. Yeah. Boy, oh boy. Woo-wee. You take a week off of Foolery Friday, and this week, honey, folks, cut the F up, okay? Cut all the way up. See, this is when I enjoy doing Foolery Friday. I appreciate y'all watching my little Medea movie review. Y'all seem to like that. And I also did a Netflix show review. I put that up yesterday, and I got some good feedback. Will I continue to do it? As I always say, that depends on you all. If y'all watch, I will continue to do it. When y'all stop watching, I stop doing. That's my philosophy. Okay? So, I appreciate y'all for watching that. Now, I hope y'all had a good week. I had a real good week. But let's get into the news. Child, let's start off with Love After Lockup news, honey. Deonte. Now, as we know, we found out that Deonte was talking to, Lindsey. Lindsey, that I call her, and I will forever call her Lot Lizard. Now, they were talking. She got out of prison, and supposedly they are filming for the next season of Love During Lockup. Now, all of the warning signs was in Deonte's face. In Dante's face. Red flag, warning, warning, warning. Stay away from her, stay away from her. She's a liar. She's a user. Now, you cannot tell me that you did not see her when she was on Love After Lockup and how she acted. But he went ahead and started talking to her. He went ahead and started seeing her. He went ahead and had this little, I guess, relationship. Well, guess what happened, y'all? According to Sarcasm, Lindsey done cheated on Deonte. Now, I'm not one to say I told you so, and I ain't going to do that. So I'm just going to recreate that Oprah meme. Apparently, Lindsey went on Snapchat, and she's with her ex-boyfriend, and he done gave her a kiss, and she put it on her Snapchat. Of course she did. She's a vile woman. Now, Deonte, he seen this, and he had a post. He put it on his Instagram stories. F love, F loyalty. Stop right there. If this post is about Lot Lizard, you didn't even need the term love. She don't even know what that means. And loyalty, you expected Lindsey to be loyal to you? She's loyal to no one. That blank don't exist no more. Straight the F up. I'm so done. Hashtag withdrawn. Deonte, please let this be a lesson. Please stay away from her. She is no good. Now again, I don't know if they're filming for the upcoming season. I have no idea. I'm banking that they are. And I'm sure that if they are, all this is going to be on the show. And I cannot wait to talk about it. Deonte, stay away from Lot Lizard. Please stay away from her. She is no good. Now, if you go back to her after all this, man. Let's move on Now let's talk about some 90 Day Fiance news, child. Kareem, who's married to five-star Paul, she has been charged with domestic violence, 4th degree assault. It's a misdemeanor. Apparently, she done went upside Paul's head. Now, there's a video. I don't know how old this video is. I have no idea. They are still in Kentucky. Maybe they're not. Again, I don't know how old this video is. This is according to Starkasm. But what we do know is that this video has been floating around and Kareem has been charged. She is seen pulling Paul's hair, whipping his head back and forth saying, I love you more. I don't love you more. So, y'all need to break up. Please break up. This is toxic. And where are the children? Don't y'all have 2 kids? 5-star, the Lord have mercy. And Kareem, that's the update, child. That is the update on those 2. Let's move on. Jussie had caught, y'all. Jussie had caught, and the judge was not having it. Honey, when I tell you the judge ate him up, the judge done called Jussie a narcissist to his face. Jussie got 30 months probation, 5 months in Cook County Jail. That's in Chicago, right? My Chicagoans, how is the Cook County Jail down there, child? Let me know down below. $25,000 fine and $120,000 in restitution. Jussie, this is what we need for you to do. Now, I know you put on the dramatics and the theatrics in the courtroom, child. Jussie done sat there and said, I'm innocent. He said, I'm innocent. After he done got sentenced. And then apparently he had a flashback of when he was in Empire. Somebody said he thought he was in a Tyler Perry movie. That makes sense. The acting was atrocious. Jussie said he's innocent and he said he is not going to harm himself. He says that if something happened to him in jail, he wanted to be known he didn't hurt himself. Now, while he's putting on this show, honey, did y'all see his attorney? His attorney was like this. Go on now, sit down. Jussie, stop now. Just please stop. So she stood up because she's embarrassed. She stood up. He stands up. I'm innocent. I am not going to hurt myself. This is not me. If something happens to me, just know I did not hurt myself. Child, the 2 guards that came over there. So when Jussie had to go to jail, he put up his fist and he says, I'm not going to hurt myself. I'm innocent. Jussie, I want to need for you to stop lying. You know, Jussie is going to take this to his grave, isn't he? He is going to say he's innocent. He will never, ever, ever admit to this. This is why you're going to jail for 5 months. I'm sorry. I am sorry. The proof is in the pudding. I mean, the evidence shows that you lied. You lied. And for the people who are still saying that he's innocent, this is why we had a Tinder swindler. This is why we have Inventing Abby. This is why we have that woman Thoris or whatever that little medical device she made. They all frauds. They are liars. They are scammers, and people still believe in them. It blows my mind. It blows my mind. Now, he's got to go in Cook County Jail amongst the other inmates. Honey, hardcore murders up here in them jail. And here, Jussie, listen, this is my advice to you. Honey, don't just eat your food. Don't talk to nobody. Don't make eye contact. Don't go in that jail talking foolish, Jussie. They don't care. Them inmates don't care. Them guards don't care. They don't care. Just keep to yourself. Make sure that your commissary money on your books is stacked. I mean, I want you to have the most money on your books in history. Jussie, you got a lot to think about in 5 months, child. 5 months. Honey, that judge said, up here in Chicago, we ain't got time for this. They are not playing. What y'all think about Jussie, child? What y'all think his first meal gonna be up in that jail? What y'all think he ate on his first meal, child? Baby, let's move on. Now, let's talk about Chris Brown. And let's talk about false accusations and where it will get you. Now, as we know, throughout the years, there have been accusations toward Chris Brown, Trey Songz, several others. And we read about them, we hear about them. Things move on. Now, I did a story, I think it was in 2020, about Justin Bieber. How these 2 girls, which now they believe it was the same girl that used 2 different accounts. This girl went on Twitter and put this big, long, detailed tweets about how Justin had assaulted her, had awed her. And of course, people was like, cancel Justin. He done awed this poor girl. Blah, blah, blah. And Justin Bieber said, oh no. I got time. And Justin went on Twitter and he had in detail timestamps, locations, places. He even had a receipt. And when I tell you Justin Bieber had receipts on top of receipts, he had receipts of all this stuff. He even had a receipt of when he ordered from the hotel room service. Justin said, don't you play with me. This is something I take seriously. You're talking about my name. You're accusing me of a violent, heinous act, and I'm about to shut you down. And that's exactly what he did. He proved that this person, this girl, was a whole lie. And he's suing her, and he's suing the publication because she had went to some tabloid. $20 million. Still don't know what happened with that, but what we do know is that they found out that she did lie. She shut down her whole Twitter, honey. They done found her on Facebook and they ate her up. She done shut down her Facebook and she being sued. Y'all, this is not a game. This is not a game. I don't know what makes y'all think that y'all can just accuse somebody of such a heinous crime to try to get money out of them. You should be ashamed of yourself. There are actual women who are getting hurt every day, who are getting awed every day, and then here you are telling lies. Now let's get back to Chris Brown. As we know, back in 2020, this woman and Chris Brown was at a party. She claimed that he forced himself on her on a yacht in Miami and allegedly forced her to take a Plan B pill. So this woman is saying that Chris Brown awed her and then forced her to take a Plan B pill back in 2020 in Miami. Chris Brown said, you a lie today, you a lie then, you a lie tomorrow, you a lie next week. Don't play with me. So then she's suing for $20 million. Chris Brown said, I got time. So Chris Brown not only had receipts Brown ghosted her. She got mad. And then she accused him of this. She's saying in those text messages, it's the best I ever had. It's the best D I ever had. She even said in the voice note, I just want to F you again. She is saying all these things after she says that Chris Brown armed her. If he did this to you, why are you texting him, saying you want to see him again? It's the best you ever had. It's the best D you ever had. You left on the voice note that it's the best F you ever had. You need to go to jail. I don't know who this woman is, but she needs to go to jail. Now, this may be an unpopular opinion, but here it is. You need to go to jail, ma'am. You done accused this man of this, and he didn't even do it. What if Chris Brown didn't have that voice note? Huh? Why do these guys who are being accused have to pull out old receipts to prove themselves because of a lie? They need to go to jail. Don't pass go. Do not collect $200. This heifer needs to go to jail. You are playing with people's lives. Now listen, Chris Brown has said a lot. His mouth has been reckless. And he has done things in the past. But this case right here, this woman, it has been proven that he did not do this. And she, whoever she is, needs to go to jail. And guess what, honey? The attorney that she had, she said, I ain't got time for this. Bye, bye, bye. She done withdrew herself. You all, this is no game. This is not a game. And now, look at you. Like, that just pisses me off because, again, there are women out there who are getting the R word, assaulted. And here you are lying. $20 million. You're trash. I said it. You're trash. And I don't even know who you are. Just embarrassing yourself and everybody that you love. Let's move on. Let's talk about this Kelly Clarkson. Now let's talk about this Kelly Clarkson job. Now, I reported a while ago about Kelly Clarkson and her husband getting a divorce. Well, baby, this is what the husband reportedly is receiving from Kelly Clarkson. A one-time payment of $1.3 million. Kelly will also have to pay Brandon $115,000 in monthly spousal support until January the 31st, 2024. Let me tell you something, Kelly. Now, I read that your talk show is doing very well. It's a success. You better keep that talk show, honey. You better keep that talk show. Now, I didn't know that it was this, but Kelly Clarkson got that kind of money. Kelly Clarkson got bank, honey. Ooh, wait. Honey, her husband came out on top. And they got joint custody of the children. Kelly, you better keep working. Everybody want to talk about Oprah and Stedman, honey. Oprah said, no, we're not getting married. We're not getting married. I bet you there's so much paperwork betwixt those two. Honey, I bet you Stedman got stacks of paperwork. Oprah said, sign this. Go ahead, sign it. Go ahead. I ain't done. See, Stedman, you don't hear from Stedman. Stedman is like Bigfoot. Stedman don't walk out into the wild, child. He don't stray far. You don't be seeing him talking no paparazzi. Stedman knows his place. And he's probably happy with that. Him and Oprah's done been together for a long time. And you don't be hearing no mess about no entanglements. You don't be hearing about no other women or the men's, honey, no. No. They know what they doing. They know what they are doing. Honey, just like my queen, honey, just like the queen, Dolly Parton said, you don't need to know about my personal life, especially when it comes to my husband. Now, y'all know Carl Thomas Dean? That's another one that's a Bigfoot. Honey, you don't never see Carl Thomas. He out there in the mountains of Tennessee enjoying his life. They've been married for over 50 years, maybe 60. Some people know how to do it right. The queen said, don't be coming over here worried about my husband. My husband's fine. Carl Thomas Dean is fine. Y'all go on top of that mountain if you want to. In the Appalachians of Tennessee, you go up there, but you ain't coming back down. Y'all better leave them. Leave them alone. Cadillac. You should have learned from the queens. Even though Dolly and her husband is married, but you don't never hear anything out of those two, child. Lord have mercy. Anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all I got. Hope y'all have a great weekend. I will see y'all tomorrow for Love After Lockup. Have a safe weekend. And y'all know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends. Bye.